Most decisions at work don't make sense until you ask one question: who does the system serve? Every organization tells you a story. We're here for the customer. We put people first. We're driven by purpose. And sometimes that's partially true. But underneath all of that, there is always a deeper logic, because no system is neutral. Every system is built to serve someone's interests. This is what I call ownership. Not in the sense of taking ownership of your work, but ownership in the structural sense. Who actually owns the system? That could be shareholders expecting returns, founders protecting their vision, executives managing risk and performance, a board setting direction, sometimes even governments influencing outcomes. And once you see this, everything starts to look different, because ownership shapes everything. It shapes what gets prioritized, what gets funded, what gets delayed, what gets quietly shut down. You might see a decision that feels completely irrational, a project that gets stopped, even though it was working, an initiative that gets pushed, even though no one believes in it. Because the system is not optimized for fairness, it's not optimized for logic, it's optimized for the interests of those who own it. This is also why the narrative can feel confusing, because the story says one thing, but the decisions reveal something else. The company says, "We are customer obsessed," but a decision is made to protect margin instead of experience. The company says, "We empower our people," but key decisions stay at the top. That's not hypocrisy, that's alignment. Alignment with ownership. And this is where most people get stuck. They assume, if I do good work, the system will reward it. Sometimes it does, but only when your work aligns with what the system is actually optimized for. And if it doesn't, you'll feel friction, work that goes unnoticed, ideas that don't move, effort that doesn't translate into outcomes. Not because it's bad, but because it doesn't serve the right interests. When something at work feels irrational, it's usually perfectly rational for the people the system is built to serve. So what do you do with this? You don't become cynical, and you don't disengage, you become aware. Next time something doesn't make sense at work, don't ask, why would they do this? Ask, who does this serve? Because the answer to that question is the closest thing you'll get to how the system really works.